Once upon a time, in a quaint village in ancient India, there resided two individuals named Arjun and Varan. Arjun, known for his diligent work ethic and optimistic attitude towards life, contrasted sharply with Varan, who was characterized by his laziness and pessimism. One fateful day, both Arjun and Varan embarked on a journey to the city in search of their fortunes. After several days of walking, they arrived at the city's outskirts, where they encountered a sizable crowd gathered around. Upon inquiry, they discovered that Gautam Buddha, the esteemed philosopher and spiritual guide, was delivering a discourse on the power of the mind. Intrigued, Arjun and Varan made the choice to participate in the discourse. Gautam Buddha discussed the incredible power of the human mind and its ability to influence our future. He emphasized the significance of maintaining a positive mindset in order to reach our aspirations. Following the discourse, Arjun felt invigorated and driven, whereas Varan harbored doubts. He pondered, can positive thinking truly make a difference? Life presents numerous obstacles and difficulties. Is it realistic to expect constant happiness and success? As they strolled back to their village, Arjun made an effort to persuade Varan about the importance of positive thinking. However, Varan remained skeptical. He persisted in holding on to negative thoughts and beliefs, which ultimately triggered a chain of unfortunate events. One fateful day, Varan's crops withered away, leaving him without any resources to sustain himself and his loved ones. Gradually, he grew bitter and resentful, pointing fingers at everyone and everything for his hardships. His envy towards Arjun's achievements only exacerbated the situation further. Meanwhile, Arjun's optimistic mindset and diligent efforts bore fruit. His agricultural produce resulted in a plentiful harvest, leading to a substantial profit. Additionally, he forged new friendships and fostered positive connections with his neighbors. Arjun found joy and satisfaction in his life. During a visit to Varan, who had fallen on hard times, Arjun's prosperity astonished him. Curious about his friend's success, Varan inquired about the secret behind it, to which Arjun responded, "It all boils down to mindset, my friend. Positive thinking coupled with hard work can work miracles." Varan dismissed Arjun's words, claiming that luck played a role and that positive thinking was merely a myth. Determined to change Varan's perspective, Arjun brought him to meet Gautam Buddha, who resided in the same city. Welcoming them warmly, Gautam Buddha attentively listened to their tales. He then encouraged them to meditate and introspect on their thoughts. Varan struggled to concentrate due to his pessimistic mindset and uncertainties, while Arjun effortlessly embraced meditation and experienced tranquility and serenity. Gautam Buddha proceeded to illustrate to them the analogy that the mind resembles a garden and our thoughts are akin to seeds. Just as we can tend to a garden by planting good seeds and caring for them, we can nurture our minds by embracing positive thoughts and concentrating on our objectives. He then introduced a straightforward task for them. He requested that they monitor their thoughts, noting down any negative ones that surfaced in their minds. Following this, he instructed them to substitute each negative thought with a positive one and dedicate a few minutes daily focusing on it. Arjun approached the exercise with dedication, faithfully adhering to Gautam Buddha's guidance. Over time, he noticed a transformation within himself as his pessimistic thoughts gave way to optimistic ones, boosting his confidence and drive. In contrast, Varan struggled with the exercise and eventually abandoned it. His persistence in holding on to negative thoughts and beliefs resulted in further obstacles and difficulties in his life. Years went by, and Arjun thrived as a prosperous farmer, earning the admiration of his community and the affection of his loved ones. He stayed devoted to Gautam Buddha's wisdom, always appreciative of the abundance in his life. In contrast, Varan faced ongoing challenges with poverty and hopelessness. His attitude grew sour and resentful as he pointed fingers at others for his misfortunes without recognizing that his own negative mindset was at the core of his struggles. One day, Varan made the decision to pay a visit to Arjun and express his apologies for his actions. It dawned on him that his pessimistic mindset had steered him towards a path of unhappiness, whereas Arjun's optimistic outlook had resulted in achievements and joy. Arjun warmly embraced Varun and granted him forgiveness. He proceeded to reveal the key to his prosperity: the strength of positive thinking. Arjun elaborated on how dedicating himself daily to concentrating on positive thoughts and affirmations had revolutionized his life. Varun paid close attention and made the decision to experiment with it. He initiated the process of substituting his pessimistic thoughts with optimistic ones while concentrating on his objectives. Over time, he noticed a transformation in his life. His crops produced a more abundant harvest, leading to increased profits. Additionally, he fostered positive connections with his neighbors and experienced a greater sense of happiness and contentment. As time went by, Varun evolved into a prosperous farmer and a revered figure in his community. He acknowledged that the influence of optimistic thinking had revolutionized his life and expressed gratitude for the guidance of Gautam Buddha and Arjun. Ultimately, the tale of Arjun and Varun imparts to us the significance of positive thinking in our lives. Our thoughts mold our reality, and we possess the ability to select what we think and trust. Negative thoughts merely pave the way for a life filled with sorrow and hopelessness, whereas positive thoughts can lead us to triumph and joy. We have the ability to tend to our minds just like we would a garden, planting positive seeds and caring for them. By swapping out negative thoughts for positive ones and concentrating on our objectives, we can bring about significant changes in our lives and realize our aspirations. In the words of Gautam Buddha, our thoughts shape who we are. Everything that we are is a result of our thoughts. Our thoughts create the world around us. The mind is all-powerful. Your thoughts determine your reality. You have control over your own mind, and you possess the capability to alter it. Negative thoughts act as weeds in a garden, suffocating the beauty and goodness in your life. Release these negative thoughts as they only lead to suffering. To find happiness, master the art of managing your thoughts and directing them towards positivity. Take charge of your thoughts instead of letting them dictate your emotions. Overcoming negative thoughts is crucial for achieving happiness and success. Practice mindfulness and meditation to combat them effectively. The mind is a potent instrument. Harness its power to nurture positivity and happiness. Stay aware of your thoughts as they hold the key to shaping your world. Swap out pessimistic thoughts with affirmations of positivity and witness a remarkable shift in your life. True joy doesn't rely on external situations, but on the nature of your thoughts. Release the past, release the future, and center yourself in the now. Refuse to let negativity influence your decisions. Strive for a composed and serene state of mind instead. Train your mind to find the positive in every situation, even during challenging times. Negative thoughts act as toxins that can damage both your mind and body. Have faith in yourself and your capacity to conquer negative thoughts. These thoughts only have control over you if you permit them to do so. Be mindful of the thoughts you entertain, as they have the potential to mold your future. Rather than being controlled by your thoughts, take charge and become their master. To nurture a positive mindset, embrace gratitude. By directing your attention towards positivity, you invite more uplifting experiences into your life. Release judgment and criticism, and instead foster compassion for both yourself and others. Your thoughts shape your emotions, so be mindful in selecting them. Recognize that negative thoughts are fleeting and within your control to transform. Embrace the now, releasing concerns about the future and lingering regrets from the past. Engage in self-care to nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Refrain from allowing negative thoughts to rob you of joy. Instead, concentrate on the positives in your life. Pay attention to the language you use, as it has the power to influence your thoughts and feelings. Keep in mind that you are separate from your thoughts. You are the one observing them.